Hi, everybody. Welcome to a special production with Goflow. Today, I'm really excited to have a special guest and a special occasion for you guys to learn from. It's all about the SHEIN Marketplace. So, it's really all about SHEIN and how to scale your brand with smarter e-commerce integration, along with SHEIN and Goflow together as an operating system. So, without further ado, I want to introduce everybody to Daniel Barry. Daniel, he is the
Hi, everybody. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you, Yoni, for having me on. I am Daniel. I help lead strategic partnerships at SHEIN Marketplace. We're responsible for really enhancing our ecosystem of different partners and building out the best strategic partner menu, essentially, for our sellers. I work with partners like Goflow to again enhance our seller experience on Shein. I'm formerly at Amazon. Prior to that, at a beauty brand called Pixie Beauty. You may have heard of it, which is an independent beauty brand based out of London. And I have a previous life in the agency world that I won't go into. But Yoni, thank you. It's a pleasure to see you. And thank you for having me today.
My pleasure, my pleasure. So yeah, now that we got to know about Daniel a bit more, just on a quick note, he does strategic partnerships for the SHEIN Marketplace, and when they say partnership, they mean they can partner with companies and software providers like GoFlow, but nevertheless also with you guys, the sellers, the brands that are out there. They want to expand. He definitely is here and able and ready to partner with you. So with that in mind, I'm gonna jump right into basically the immediate question that's probably in most people's minds right now, watching this or listening to this. Why do sellers these days choose Shein Marketplace? What's the opportunity? What's the attraction? What's going on with that?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. I think what's unique about us is our audience. What do we do really well? And it's Gen Z and millennial. If you think about Shein and you need to associate one term, it's Gen Z. And that's really our audience. We have over 150 million customers that are comprised of Gen Z and millennial, aged 13 to 44 years old, primarily female audience. So about 85% female, 15% male demo. We're served in over 150 markets. I happen to look over the US market, the US marketplace, which is by far our biggest piece of a pie, biggest opportunity in terms of audience demographic, and then in terms of sellers that we have on our various marketplaces. So just a little bit about Shein to provide an overview. We were founded in 2012. You may know us as a D2C brands. Fast forward to 2025, January earlier this year, we're the number one most visited fashion website in the world. So from 2012, can't do math. It's Friday. So 2025, that's just 13 years. We're the biggest fashion brand in the world, or most visited. And that's according to SCM Rush, again, in a study done in January 2025. So something we're really happy about. But we do other categories as well, and I'll kind of jump into that in a little bit. Yeah, we
Let me
launched
ask you
them.
this. So you're saying that originally Shein, when it was created, it was its own brand and selling its own fashion, its own garments?
Exactly. All fashion, all apparel. And that's our first party side of the business, which still exists today. We launched the marketplace in 2023, and that was the growing demands of our audience to shop other things outside of fashion, shop beauty, shop for your home, shop for consumer electronics, etc. And so we opened up that marketplace to meet the demands and interests of our audience.
Yeah,
Uh,
and you guys were born as online native or was brick and mortar?
Online native, and we're still online native today. We do have some various pop-ups that might happen in cities around the world, but we're a digital channel.
Nice, very, very cool. Okay, so we understand the opportunity is basically reaching to these target audiences. So if you're a brand or an entrepreneur that has, the products and the goods to cater to those demographics and client base, it's your fiduciary duty basically to join Shein and expand into there, and that's why we're having this, this special production, so you can really get to know, understand better of that opportunity, recognize it, but also reach out to Daniel so he can take care of you as and hold your hand as you're coming in. But now we're gonna connect a bit more about the reality is that if you're a GoFlow user and you want to expand it to Shein, it's plug and play. You go to Goflow, which is, it's an operating system or multi-channel operating system for e-commerce brands and sellers out there. All you got to go to the stores menu and add Shein as a storefront. You do the connections and then import your catalog and boom, you're ready to go. So once the orders from Shein come in and you can be able to operate it, ship it, fulfill it, pick it and pack it. And of course, if there's any returns, anything like that, you'll be able to deal with that and also the restocking. Any thoughts on your side on the GoFlow and Shein integration beyond the operational part of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. Multi-channel order, inventory catalog management. Tons of brands are using GoFlow to streamline back-end workflows. And, I think our partnership really empowers fast growth through automation, which is unique to our partnership together. So I'm really excited, and that's really at our sellers' fingertips. Although we're invitation only,
Mhm.
as a marketplace, that invitation is open to all GoFlow customers. So when I say invitation only, we're gated, we're exclusive. We're not just open to any mom and pop. We want to make sure we're bringing on sellers that can meet the demands of our audience that I mentioned.
Mhm.
And so that's why we gate it. But at the end of the day, we want to, yeah, bring on these high quality sellers and GoFlow customers. It's open to you guys. So I'll drop in my email address at the end of this, and we can definitely stay in touch and use me as a resource through the process. I like to handhold and really offer some strategic guidance when onboarding new sellers onto Shein.
Yeah, so all this is saying when he says get it, guys, just to kind of recalibrate it, all it means is it's very carefully curated. So of course, if you're a GoFlow user or follower, yeah, well, kind of welcome to, get in touch with Daniel and quote unquote kind of apply, but you'll still go through that curated process where they're going to vet you, make sure it's the right fit for the target audience and the quality and the metrics and everything. And that's where it can GoFlow actually be of assistance where they already know you have an infrastructure, you have the system, so you're able to really launch properly and scale and list the listings that you have, because it could be that you're maybe Amazon native or Shopify native with your brand, or even TikTok native, but you still want to expand to more channels into Shein. It's plug and play on the GoFlow situation. But of course, if you have the season coming up, Q4, Christmas, things are spiking up. You have the right infrastructure, the right system that goes back into the GoFlow operational capabilities, and of course, keep customer satisfaction on the highest level, especially when it comes to fulfillment of the orders and the quality of the products. Okay, so all right, they heard enough. They understand that it's a big opportunity. You're here for them. What can they do? How can they take their steps? Where can they go? Give them a direction.
Yeah, and I want to highlight some of the seller benefits. We take 10% commission across the board. Um, I can't speak for other marketplaces, but as far as I know, that is competitive.
Super.
We don't upsell you, we don't have hidden fees. It's just straight 10%. It is 8% for some categories like consumer electronics, but it's mostly 10% across the board. We don't monetize for marketing. We obviously have a high shopper intent, right? Like we call our customers loyalists because they're shopping on Shein regularly. They return to Shein to shop the latest trends. They socialize Shein. So there's this high intent that might not be as relevant to other marketplaces. And then we have a dedicated business development category team, onboarding team, and seller success team that are really hand-holding you along the way to ensure that you're, putting your best foot forward for the customer. So yeah, like I mentioned, built-in demand for fashion, beauty, home, and lifestyle. If you're interested in learning more, you can hit me up. My email is daniel.berry@sheingroup.com. And we'll post a little text box in the video so you can see my email, or you can just contact me at partnerships@sheingroup.com. I also receive those emails and I'll loop you in with the right team, or if you have any questions, happy to answer and address anything. Again, that's partnerships at Shein Group, SHEIN group.com.
Got it. And if they want to apply to sell, we can give them a link. Is there a link we can give them?
Yep. Yeah, we'll drop the link in. It's just goflow.us/join Shein.
There we go. Goflow.us/join Shein, and then the magic starts. Once again, make sure you understand the targeted audience, the categories, the client fit, and if that's really you, we're hitting the spot. Make that connection and plug and play, especially if you're using Goflow. And if you're not using Goflow and you want to go into Shein and you're wondering how to have the right infrastructure. Once again, that's what we're doing this video to make sure that there's easy turnkey situation here with our partnership together. So yeah, I think closing final thoughts and stakes before we cash this out.
Yeah, Shein is really built for speed, right? Discovery, trend-led shopping, brands quickly grow, they adapt, and they thrive. And with GoFlow, sellers can launch and scale new collections fast, manage spikes in volumes, and keep customer satisfaction high with optimized fulfillment. So something you're really happy. If you're a GoFlow user, mention GoFlow in your application to streamline integration and onboarding. Or again, just reach out to me, and our teams work really closely together to make sure you are up and running as fast as you want to be. And my final takeaways would be SHEIN Marketplace is more than a platform. It's a launch pad for sellers who want to grow with the next generation of shoppers. And with that, thank you so much, Yoni, for having me today. And looking forward to doing more of these and help educating and informing GoFlow customers at the opportunity to sell on Shein.
Got it. Yeah, our pleasure. So I want the final note on my side. I'm covering the East Coast. Daniel's covering the West Coast. So if you're in the East Coast, New York, New Jersey area, you want to come see us, talk about Shein and expansion, hit us up. We're happy to have you even come over, visit us in our headquarters in Richville, New Jersey. But you're in LA, right, Daniel?
Sunny Los Angeles, and we're in downtown LA in the Arts District at a area called The Row. And we would love to host anybody at our offices, including you, Yoni.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Go, work hard and success hard, and have Shein in mind. And if it's a good fit, do it, and we'll be happy to see you do it. Take care, everybody. Until next time. Bye bye.
Bye.